Hi friends, so today I am going to talking about the top command in a Linux. So I can say top command is a very useful command and we are using this command day-to-day work. So especially when we are facing any system performance related issue, CPU related issue and load average related issue, that time we are using the top command. Okay, so I can say top is one kind of utility, and this top it's a command is fetching the information from the multiples file and then segregating in a one place and then it's a showing. It means there are multiples file and there in that multiples file there are multiples values are there, different informations are there. So what top is doing? So top is fetching that all those information and segregating in a one place and then it's a showing. When we are using the top command, then that value is showing. Okay, so just I want to highlight one thing here. Suppose your system load average is already high, so I can suggest you that time don't use the top command. If your system is load average is already high, if you use the top command, then your system load average will increase more. Why? Because when we are using the top command, so what is happening? So that also consuming the some process. Why? Because top is going to fetching the information from the multiples file, right? So that process started, right? Multiple process started. So that also consuming the some process. So that time I am suggesting you don't use the top command if your system load average is high. What you will do? You just run the command cat/proc/load avg command, so it will show the your load average information. Fine. So now let me go to the server. So this is my server. Let me run the top command here. Yes, now you can see when I run the top command, like Windows, it's coming look like this. Here you can see there is two part, from here to here one part, from here to here one part. Okay, so let me explain the first part. So you can see it's showing up 51 minutes. It means it's showing uptime. Uptime means your system is running from last when running this my system 51 minutes. Sorry. So this system is running last 52 minutes. Yeah. So this system is up from last to 52 minutes. How many user is logging this system? Only one user as of now. Load average is showing, so it's like 1, 5 and 50. This is a minutes information. So 1 minutes, 5 minutes and 50 minutes information. So load average video I have already uploaded in my YouTube channel. If you want, you can go and watch, and then in that video I already describe the all those things about the load average. Fine. Now I'm coming to the second task. So second line. So you can see it's showing task. Total 86 total, 1 is running, 85 is sleeping, 0 is stop, 0 zombie. Task is nothing, task is what? Process. So you can say as of now I have total 86 process in this system, and total 86 out of 86, 1 is running, 85 is sleeping, 0 is a stop and 0 is a zombie. So like total 86 in 1 is running, so 85 is sleeping and 0 is a stop, so no stop any process. Okay, 0 is zombie. Zombie what is a zombie process, that I will explain in another video, because that little bit I can say tricky. So I will explain in another video what is a zombie process. Okay, now I'm coming to the third line. Here you can see it's showing the CPU. So you can see it's CPU, it's showing here first US. It means how like the user how many percentage using the CPU. SY means system, like system how many percentage like using the CPU. NI means nice means parity, one kind of parity. Parity means like suppose if you have one job and that job you giving some priority to run, that will come, that will show here. So that means if you giving some, if you have one like ABC job and you giving some priority to that job, ABC job to run, So like that job, how many occupying the percentage CPU utilization, that will show here. And ID means idle. It will show the CPU idle status. So like how many CPU, well, like CPU percentage, how many occupy, and how many free. So I can say it's 100%. Like it will show the how many CPU related information. Okay, and these are the which process, which user, which system, which priority is taking. Okay, and WA means it's I can say waiting process. Suppose if you have some waiting process to be run, so that waiting is also some occupying the some CPU, right? So it will show the waiting process related CPU information. HM is hardware related. Again, how like if any hardware is taking some CPU utilization, that will show here. And then this one is a virtual and physical, that part. Now I am coming to the last one. Last one is for the memory. So it will be so in KB. So like you can see, like it's showing that total, free, and use, and buffer cache. Okay, but basically I can say we are in a top command. Basically we are checking the any process, which process is running and how many consuming that process, and the CPU load average kind of things. We are generally checking through the top command. Okay, now let me show you one thing here. Now you can see as of now only one CPU is showing here, right? By default it will come one CPU. Suppose if one CPU, then okay, fine. If you have like code to do like system, like you have suppose 2 CPU, 3 CPU, and if you run the top command, that time also by default it will come only one CPU here. If you want to check like you have in your system like how many CPU is there, then what you have to do, just press numeric 1 in your keyboard. Okay, you can see in my this system I have 2 CPU. You can see I have total 2 CPU, and 0 CPU is starting from 0 and 1, and that both CPU information it's showing here. Suppose if you want to hide the second CPU, what I have to do? Sorry, 1 minute. Okay, so if you want to highlight the second CPU, what I have to do? Again, I have to press numeric 1. You can see now it's a hide, that one. Suppose if you want to hide memory part, what you have to do? Just press M button in from your keyboard. So what will happen? It will be hide that memory information. You can see. If you want to unhide, again you press M button from your keyboard. Same like that, if you want to highlight task and CPU, then press the L button from your L button in from your keyboard, and so you can see it's a task related information now hide. If you want to unhide, again press L. And suppose if you want to hide this top, right? So then you press the T button. Task T for the task. So you can see that task is now not showing here. Sorry, L for the like top, it will not show, and T for the task. You can see it's a not showing task. Okay. So I think you understand what I am trying to say here. Okay. Now I am coming to the second part. So second part, here you can see it's showing a PID. PID means that nothing is a process ID. If you're running anything in a system, that generating one PID, process ID. So that will show here, and by default one PID for the root. Okay. That by default one PID is a root user. So why? Because when we are booting a system, so after booting a system, first what process is starting? Init D, or like in when we will talking about this RHL7, then system D, right? So that process is starting. So that process is a first process in the system. So that's why value it's going for the root user 1. Process ID 1 is for the root user, and that process name is, if you're talking about the RHL7, then systemd, and if you're talking about the RHL6, then init. Okay. Fine. So it's showing a PID here, and then user, like that PID for the which user, and here PRNI you can see. So PRNI means both are, I can say, the same, like a parity. So which job have the which parity, so it will show here. Okay, and this is for the virtual memory, and this one is also from a related memory related information. Here you can see that is a share memory, it will show here the, and it S means it will be show the here status, like what is the status about the process. So you can see these are the this is the CPU percentage, that that process, how many CPU utilization occupying. You can see here it's showing there, and this is a memory, and this is a time, and this is a command. So command means like process, you know, like which process is telling. If you want to see in more details about the command, what you have to do, just press C button in your keyboard. You can see now it's coming in a like, you know, for all the with the all the details. You can see it's coming, giving the all the details. If you want to unhide, you can unhide that one. Okay, so, and suppose if you want to see the, you know, like I can say if this memory in a, you know, ascending order, how, like which one is using mode. So what you have to do, just press the Shift M button. So you can see which one is using mode, it's showing in top, like see 0.8, 0.5. so like, so ascending order, I can say ascending descending order, you can choose it through the, if you want to see the memory part, then you can use the Shift M button. Okay, and suppose if you want to only filter you know, only the particular user, so what you have to do, just press the U button from your keyboard, and then type here your username. So I'm going to type here Mukesh T289. So only the, you can see Mukesh users information is coming here. If you want to again go back, like you want to check the all, again you press the U button and hit enter. So it will be all here. So here if you want to, you know, like PID, like if you want to some PID search, then press the R button and then type the PID, and so it will be show the here. Okay, so I hope you like this video, and you understand the concept about the top command. So thanks for your watching my video. Please subscribe, share and like. Thank you.